if you're trying to unlock the power of continuous delivery, then you've probably considered the type of benefits that you get from it. And perhaps they're not the benefits you think. While it is true that continuous delivery can help you become faster, that's a lagging side effect of the work that you would do. The real benefit of continuous delivery is the requirement for automation within the context of DevOps. And the real value of automation within the context of DevOps is you've not got a person doing the deployment. You've got an automated tool doing the deployment, so you gain consistency and reliability of what is happening. And that consistency and reliability reduces your risk. If you're interested in how much risk that is, there's one example that I always used to use, which was the Knight Capital Group, which was a financially traded stock exchangey organization in the US that did a deployment of their software. It failed, and due to various reasons, mostly to do with manual deployments, they ended up losing about $10,000 an hour or a minute or whatever it was. But at the end of the day, they had to file for bankruptcy, and at the beginning of the day, they had $450 million in the bank. So that's the example I usually use. Probably today, I would say CrowdStrike, right? If you've got no automation that checks that your system, that what it is you've created, your teams have created, is good and meets the minimum bar for the business, right? What's your risk level? That's the power of continuous delivery, is consistency and limiting risk. You can ensure that within your continuous delivery process, you have the checks that you as a business require to protect your business, right? So there's protecting your business, protecting your brand, protecting your employees, and protecting your customers. All of those things can mostly be automated. Almost all of those things that could possibly go wrong can be automated. You can't. It's very difficult to automate legal stuff, so you would still have to. There's some things in there, but from the context of, I don't want my software to fail. I don't want it to send money to the wrong place. I don't want all of those things. We use testing. We use automation. We use continuous delivery, continuous everything, continuous testing, continuous deployment, continuous delivery, right? Those are the things that help you get faster feedback, because if it's an automated process, you can go around that loop and the developers can find out that that it's broken or it's not doing the right thing much faster. A great example of that is the Azure DevOps team at Microsoft went from delivering 12 features to production per year per 600 people to delivering 280 features to production per year per 600 people, right? So the number of people didn't change, but massively increased the number of features delivered. But part of doing that was changing the feedback loop, right? Making the feedback loop faster. They went from an automated build that would take days to get a response from to one that took minutes and seconds to get a response from. They used to have to run their full suite of tests in, I think it was 4 or 5 days to actually get a response for a particular thing. And now it's 3.5 minutes for the entire test suite. That level of feedback makes feedback faster, costs less, reduces risk, increases effectiveness, right? That's that shortened the feedback loop. If you're also deploying and getting your feature in front of customers, that continuous delivery piece. So continuous delivery means you're getting your product in front of real customers. You're moving to production on a continuous basis. Even the Windows team, which is probably the biggest, most complicated product on the planet, is 24 hours. They're 24 hours or less doing continuous delivery, from developer cutting code to being in the hands of real production users, albeit inside of Microsoft. It's 24 hours. It's a week. They've got it in front of real external users. It's a month. They've got it in front of 20 million external users. and then it's 3 months, they've got it in front of, I don't know, 850 million external users. If CrowdStrike was doing what the Windows team does, they would not have caused the errors that they did. Continuous delivery, the practices within the context of DevOps that enable continuous delivery are the things that reduce risk, increase effectiveness, and give you faster feedback.